buoyancy and ride high in the water, safely above the rocky Killer Rapids. Strapped into his plungosphere, using his alias Nathan Boya, the daredevil's ready for the riskiest ride of his life. A hired local team tows the ball into the Canadian side waters. At first, the steel sphere floats smoothly.
I felt very calm. I was certain that I had solved every problem. So I had no stress whatever.
But before he reaches the brink, catastrophe. Hitting the choppy Class 6 Killer Rapids above Niagara's Canadian side Horseshoe Falls, Fitzgerald's in grave danger.
So I was knocked from boulder to boulder. And evidently there's a drop there too, something like 50 feet. And I made that drop, smashed into a boulder. I bounced in the air and came back down.
Fitzgerald's battered by the rocky riverbed, but he has no way to stop the plungosphere's progress. He nears the brink, wrestling with his own barrel, fighting desperately for his life.
When I came down, I found that the ball had been knocked out around, and that's evidently when I got that big dent. And it was knocked out around to such an extent that the top began to come loose. And that's when I really got scared. I was terrified because I knew then that that top probably wouldn't hold.
His badly dented craft crests the falls, hitting the base pool in seconds. Ironically, an earlier design feature now works too well, putting the daredevil in even more serious danger.
I went down upside down, but I had ballast, about 150 pounds of birdshot in the bottom of it. And this was up on the top now. And it righted itself violently. And in righting itself, the water ripped the hatch out of my hands and just flew off. It just pulled the top right out of my hands. I just couldn't hold it. And I'm down there, and I looked up, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm dead," is what I remember saying that. I could see nothing but blue haze. And at any moment, I expected the falls to pour in on me and drown me.
But a different design principle saves him, the sphere's high-riding buoyancy.
Once you're out of the roller zone, then what happens to you? I mean, you're not free yet. You gotta still get out of the river. You don't want to go down the gorge either, so you want to get out quick, and being buoyant then would be very helpful.
The ailing plungosphere floats to safety. A passing tourist takes the only existing photograph, shortly before authorities capture and fine the mastermind inside. For nearly 50 years, the mystery of Nathan Boya endured.
He did tell reporters later that someday before he died, he would let it be known why he really did it. Well, I'm waiting, Mr. Fitzgerald.
For the first time ever, William Fitzgerald reveals his secret reason: a broken engagement, painful repentance for a tragic love affair gone wrong, and a tribute to a Niagara Falls honeymoon which never was.